Welcome back, all you sports and gambling fans out there. Today we have some NHL betting coverage for you. And joining me here we have Dave Golikov, our SBR contributor. The game we're looking at is the Los Angeles Kings going up against the Vancouver Canucks. And the Los Angeles Kings have clawed their way back into the second wild card in the Western Conference. But it's going to be interesting as they open a 3-game road trip at Vancouver today. Now the reigning Stanley Cup champions are level on points with Winnipeg for the final playoff spot. Do you expect them to get the win here, Dave?
I do, actually. Yeah, I think Kings have been playing well recently. I think over the last month or so, the light bulb's kind of gone on for them. They're 10-4-2 in their last 16 games. They're playing well, and I think the difference has really been goaltender Jonathan Quick, who's had pretty good goals against average numbers this month, March, and in February, and he's giving the team a chance to win on a nightly basis. On the flip side, you look at the Canucks. This has been pretty much a middling team since that hot start to the year. I think they won something like 18 of their first 26 games. But more recently, or I guess since that span, they've been just about 500 exactly, maybe a game over 500. And more recently, I mean, they've dropped 4 of 6, playing without goaltender Ryan Miller. Kings are hot. Even though Vancouver's at home in this spot, not a team where you get a huge home ice advantage with them, as they have even the exact same record on the road as they do at home. So I think there's lots to like about the Kings in this spot.
All right, now the Canucks, they're coming off back-to-back defeats at Chicago and Winnipeg and are trying to avoid their third straight loss or third straight losing streak since January. But considering that LA has won 3 of their last 4 visits to Vancouver, what are the Canucks going to have to do if they want to avoid that third loss, man?
Well, I think maybe the way to frame this is, if you like Vancouver, maybe that the Canucks don't have a huge home ice advantage in terms of how they play at home, but there is a big discrepancy in how the Kings play when they're on the road. You take a look at the numbers. This is a team that is 24-16 at home, but is well below 500 on the road, about 7-8 games below 500 when they're away. I think 15-23. So this is a team that definitely performs differently when they're in away games, and you can see that in the numbers of goaltender Jonathan Quick, giving up. Well, I guess not exactly, but his goals against average is about half goal more than on the road than it is at home. You can take a look at the splits on ESPN and see the difference in his performance. Save percentage as well is different. Wins-loss record is significantly different. So the Kings are clearly a different team when they're on the road. You can see it in their latest 2 games on the road, losing both, outscored by a count of 8-2. So if you're betting on Vancouver, I think those are some of the things that you're looking at, the fact that the Kings are not the same team on the road as they are at home.
All right, so it's definitely going to be interesting considering that the Kings are coming into this game favored by 135 to -143 on the money line. The total was set to 5 goals. So, I mean, the price isn't that high. Might we want to look at the Kings, or should we actually grab the money line and take advantage of the plus?
I think the Kings are worth a play here. You take a look at them in this spot. They're playing better than Vancouver. Momentum is on their side. Canucks are slumping. And even though the Kings have been a bit topsy-turvy this season, up and down, they've still won 3 of the 4 meetings between the teams. Jonathan Quick actually plays really well against the Canucks and has this season as well. So I do like the Kings here, -125, not a huge home ice advantage for the Canucks. So I'm going to lay the short number here.
All right, great stuff, Dave. Thanks a lot for the insights and the pick here. We'll talk again soon. Everyone else, don't forget to check back with Dave tomorrow for some more sports coverage and your free picks. Till then, for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.